Hi my friends, welcome to a new video. Today, as I'm recording this, it's June the 26th of 2025. Now June the 26th in Elvis's life or in Elvis's history is a very important date because, as we all know, Elvis played his last concert on this date in 1977. June the 26th, 1977 in Indianapolis. At 8:30 p.m. That's what I want to talk to you about today. Also, this date is very significant in history of Elvis because of 2 years after Elvis passed, his father passed away on June the 26th, 1997. Also, another significant thing happened on June the 26th, this time in 1909, when Colonel Tom Parker was born in Breda, Holland. But that's not important right now. As I said, what I wanted to talk to you about today, what I would like to show you a little bit of my collection of the last tour of Elvis. The tour started on June the 17th in Springfield, and the next day they went to Kansas City. The 18th and the 19th they went to Omaha, and there was a film crew on hand, CBS. They filmed the Omaha show for what later became Elvis in Concert. Now that show was plagued, ladies and gentlemen, by sound problems. There was a loud boom you could hear, and Elvis said, "What's happening here? Is there a bomb going off? Are we all right?" And the sound was poor from that show, and they decided not to use too many fragments in their CBS Elvis in Concert film. Some people's haters maybe say that Elvis was not good in that show. He was not the best, but I saw the show on video, and it was pretty good. The sound was off, that's true, and we only have it in poor quality, but he sounded pretty good. He sang "How Great Thou Art." That made it into the special, and it was fantastically sung. And "I Love You So" is also from that show, and they were just great singing. Anyway, they're supposed to film the next night in Lincoln on June the 20th, but they didn't get, for whatever reason, permission to film that show in that venue. So they skipped that day, and they went on to the 21st, where they filmed a show in Rapid City. And that footage was used mostly in the special. Then the 22nd they went to Sioux Falls, Sioux Falls. I don't know how it's really pronounced, but that's it. 23rd, Des Moines. French say Des Moines. And then the 24th to Madison, the 25th Cincinnati, and the last one on the tour, Indianapolis, on the 26th. That was the last concert Elvis ever gave, and by all accounts it was the best, probably the best of the whole year. He sang some great songs in that show, like "Please Release Me," "Bridge Over Troubled Water," fantastic version of "Bridge Over Troubled Water." And well, as they say, I want to show you a little bit of my collection that I have from that last tour, from Elvis in Concert and the last show. I unfortunately do not have the final curtain box. I wish I had, but the prices they're asking are a little too high. What I do have, ladies and gentlemen, is a fallen apart Japanese CD of Elvis in Concert. Japanese, but it's falling apart. I had to repair it. I have to search or look for another one. I do have another vinyl copy, and that's a Belgian pressing in an American sleeve. The sleeve is America, USA, with familiar inside. Great pictures of Elvis in 1974, 75 and 72. Now this Belgian pressing is on an orange label, Saban it says, so it's printed in Belgium, and it's on a rigid vinyl. That's a good one to have because I live in Belgium. Then the second one I like to show you, I'm going to put this here. Second one I like to show you is a Japanese pressing. Exact the same cover as the American or the Belgian one, except this has Japanese writing on it. And it has an OB and a booklet. I'll get the booklet out because it's loose, it's all loose. There's not much to see in the booklet, just some Japanese text and the lyrics, and that's all. This one is has blue labels. There is one in black labels also, I think, or in orange labels, I'm not sure. You have to ask David from Japan, from Elvis in Japan. He knows it better than me. But this is Elvis in concert on the blue label, as you can see. Now, when I started collecting in the 80s, it was a lot more difficult to find bootleg things, but I found this cassette, VHS, with all the wrong pictures on it. But it's in fact, well, there's nothing on here. It's in fact the CBS TV special from 1977, and also the concert, the New Year's Eve concert of Pittsburgh. Not great quality, but as I said, in the 80s it was very, or much more difficult to find anything that you want to have, and you have to search for it for a long time. Then I have this double VHS box, and this has in fact the 2 full shows in it. Also nothing much to see, it falls out. Just plain black cassettes with no other information except this one on the back. This is a great shot. This is also a great shot. This has the 2 shows from Omaha and Rapid City, and the special itself. Also not in the best quality, but also not too bad. And then, ladies and gentlemen, probably the best new edition that I have from Elvis in concert is this one. It's a DVD, Blu-ray, and a soundtrack CD, and a booklet. And it's a very nice booklet, and they do a very good job of very positive writing about Elvis, and some fantastic shots, photos in it. I'm going to show you. They wait a minute, I'm gonna put it out before it falls out. This is the original CBS TV special, upgraded, good quality, and well, as they showed it, and it's on Blu-ray. If you can see it, it's on Blu-ray. The concert as they showed it in 77 of October of 77. And this is, excuse me very much, digitally remastered from the soundboard tape. A study of Elvis Presley in concert. Now what they did is they put the both shows together, the 2 shows together, and they made one seamlessly show to enjoy, and it's very well done. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. You can see it on YouTube too. And it's on a DVD, as you can see. This is the DVD and this is the concert in audio. I like to show you a little bit of the booklet because, as I said, there are some great pictures. Look at that. Great, fantastic pictures in here. Great quality. They say Elvis looked bad. He didn't look so bad to me here. There's some stunning photos in here. Here's where he receives the first pressing of Moody Blue on blue vinyl, and they did that because during the making of the pressing of Moody Blue, they passed the billionth record sale in RCA, and that's why they made that record for Elvis, that black. You can see some pretty fantastic photos in this album. Smile, you're on candid camera. Look how fantastic those pictures are during the opening numbers. Now I have to say these are from the whole tour, and they're not only from the last concert, of course, but some of them are. And as I said, the writing here is very, very positive. They defend Elvis as they should, because the last shows of Elvis, he didn't look his best. That's something we all know. But he showed up and he did his thing because he loved his fans and he loved being Elvis, I think. And also in here I read, I didn't know that, but they were planning for the August tour to do some more filming, the CBS guys. And they even had a new Mexican, or should I say Aztec sundial suit for Elvis, because this was worn, and here's the guitar that flies, if you can see it, flying guitar. Elvis threw it away. No, because of the extensive wear in 1977 of this suit, it was worn out a little bit, and they made a new one for the tour. That's what it says in this book. I'm not sure if it's true, but why wouldn't it be? As you can see, great pictures, fantastic pictures here, great quality, vibrant colors, sharp, no AI. The pictures speak for themselves. As I say, a great addition to the collection. If you don't have it, I can recommend this one. This is a good one. It's not complete, the two shows complete, but they made, as I said, from all the songs they pieced it together and they made a full show of those two shows. Elvis with his father. Well, I'm busy now. I'm going to show you the whole book, if you don't mind. And if you do mind, you can always skip it. But then you would miss out some great pictures, so why would you skip it? Why would you fast forward? I wouldn't. Unchained Melody on the piano. As I said, really fantastic pictures. Then you get the credits and some liner notes and all the things that I explained before. Overdubbing of the record, Elvis in concert. A pamphlet for the showing, commercial for the showing of the airing of Elvis in concert, and some other things they made. As I said, maybe not a must-have, but to me it's a must-have. It's a very, very fantastic documentation of a great concert. Remember, it's the last concert, the last tour, in fact, Elvis ever gave. Now on for what I have from the last concert itself, Adios. This is one that came out, I think, in 1993, if I'm not mistaken. Does it says here on here? I'm not sure, it doesn't say, but I think almost certain that it was 1993. This is the booklet. There's a booklet in here, and not very good quality booklet, but important to have, as it is the only CD that I have of that show. And I must say, when I got this in the 90s, remember this was the 90s, there was no internet, there was no eBay. You have to find it on record fairs, on Elvis shows. You have to work to get something like this. And it was not cheap, let me tell you that. I don't know what I paid for it, but I'm sweating. It's very hot here in Belgium. I'm very sorry, but I have to make this video. No, it was very difficult to get this thing, and it cost a lot of money. But when I got this, I had a 6 CDs changer in my car, and I think this CD, I know this CD was in there for a whole year, and I played it every time I went somewhere. I must have listened to this, I don't know, 100 times, maybe more. I love the concert. It's also, it's not a soundboard, it's a audience recording, but it's a very good one. It's well, in 1977 the technology was more advanced as in the early 70s, so they became better and better. Great show. Maybe I will read the track listing. 2001, we all know that. CC Rider, I Got a Woman, Amen, Love Me, Fairy Tale, You Gave Me a Mountain, Jailhouse Rock, It's Now or Never, Little Sister, Teddy Bear, Don't Be Cruel, Please Release Me, I Can't Stop Loving You, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Band Introductions, Early Morning Rain, Johnny Be Good, and I Really Don't Want to Know, Hurt, Hound Dog, Can't Help Falling in Love, and The Closing Vamp. Now this show lasted for 71 minutes. That's a fairly long show for Elvis standards, because he usually about an hour and he was gone, but this one was 71 minutes, so a whole 10 to 20 minutes longer than normal. Great CD. I love it very much. Now, I lied about not having the final curtain because this says the final curtain, but this is a budget release, of course. It's probably a bootleg from a bootleg. So to say, it's the final curtain. I don't know how many DVDs, it's been a while since I watched it, but it has a, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. I have to be careful because this pin was broken off. See, this one was broken off, so this is the 4th CD. Carefully, this is the booklet. 5, 6 CDs, well, DVDs, I mean. Are they all DVDs? I don't know. Well, it says on this one there are 6 DVDs. DVD 1 is May 77 to June the 1st, 77. A lot of shows, as you can see. Maybe it's better than this. This is DVD 1. DVD 2, June 18 and June 24, 25 and 26. And 26 is about 40 minutes, approximately 40 minutes of footage on there, which is great because, as I said, the CD was great, but the performance was great too. DVD 3 is the whole show of Omaha. DVD 4, the whole show of Rapid City. Well, not the whole show of Omaha, though. I think there was I'm not sure anymore, but during the introductions there was a cutout or something. And then DVD 5 is the Elvis special itself, and DVD 6 is news reportings of Elvis died. The news reportings. I haven't watched this for a long time, but I remember when I saw it, and I've seen it, it was great. Good to have, because you have a lot of 8mm footage of Elvis in his last tours. Because they filmed also in May. Then I have this peculiar one, the final days. I don't know why they put pictures of Aloha from Hawaii on it. Also on the inside, you see this is the disc, the track listing, well the track listing. And also Elvis spitting at the audience. I don't know what he's doing here, but it's all from the Aloha from Hawaii, which has nothing to do with the content, because the content is again Omaha, Nebraska, June the 19th, 1977, Rapid City, SD, South Dakota, I think, June the 21st, 1977, and then Indianapolis in June 26, 1977. The whole show. That's on one DVD, almost 5 hours to be exact, 4 hours and 57 minutes. As you can see, I'm not lying. 4 hours and 57 minutes. Now I showed you the CD. I of course also, as you know, I'm a collector of vinyl too. I collect everything of Elvis, but mostly vinyl. I of course have the last album on vinyl, but it's the second pressing, because the first pressing was the same but black. It was a black cover, which is stunning, I think. I must say I like the black cover better. I just haven't come across it. When I do, I probably buy it if it's a fair price. This is the label of the last curtain, the last farewell, should I say, not the last curtain. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my video. What I like to say is thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe, because I still need a lot of subscribers. No, I just want to make sure everybody has a chance to know Elvis the way we know him, the way we love him. That's my intentions with this channel, just to get across that Elvis was great, is great, and will be great forever. Hey, I'll see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night. We'd like to remind you following this evening's concert, the Elvis Souvenir concession stands will be open for a short while. If you didn't get your souvenir of your evening with Elvis...
You're a good audience. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.